Let's get into it. In the bottom left, our Terran player. Pretty sure he's gonna win this, he said. Make some noise for Liquid TaeJa. And of course, his opponent, the current world champion, it is StarTails Life.
Bit of a disappointing showing up against 4GG. Clearly weak against the mech style. Will TaeJa take advantage of this, or will we see the same kind of style that TaeJa loves to play? I don't think we're going to see much mech from TaeJa because it just doesn't seem like his cup of tea in this matchup.
You know, I think you're right about that. He's very confident in his other types of play, so I think that's what we're going to see is just a regular type of bio style out of him.
But, I mean, TaeJa does it very, very well. He took out Su in the WCS, I believe it was round of 16, quite convincingly. And Su, the other best Zerg player in the world.
Yeah, that is a fact. And you know, TaeJa definitely has the potential with any strategy type to take out Life. But look at this. Already the mind games have begun, Moonglade. We had a pool first here from Life, which is not normally an optimal build against Terran.
Yeah, not at all, unless, I mean, you're kind of expecting some sort of proxy play, which, unfortunately for Life, TaeJa just playing a straight-up game so far, going for that Reaper opening, wants to start harassing, wants to, you know, get a scout off, see what's going on. And he's going to have full control because we do not even see a gas down for Life just yet.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to kill off the Reaper. No way, no how. But, you know, he shouldn't really lose anything to it either, so that's good.
Yeah, he'll have a Queen out in perfect timing for this. He should not take any real damage at all, perhaps maybe a Ling or two. And while this is going to happen, we're going to see simply a Reaper expand from TaeJa. So great standard opening on a great standard map for an epic best of 5.
Epic is, that's a gross understatement, actually, Moonglade.
I'm so sorry. What should I have said?
You should have said, guys, get out there, get on Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, call your friends, let everyone know. We have TaeJa against Life in a best of 5. It just started. Two of the best players in the world in one of the best tournaments of the year. Everyone should be watching.
All right, well, clearly you're better than me at this, Artosis, so well played, sir.
That's okay. I don't even know the name of that thing walking down the ramp, so why don't you tell me what Zerg is up to here?
Well, the Zerg, Life finally getting extracted, though. Granted, very, very late here. Was around the 4-minute 20, so, I mean, this Zergling speed is going to be quite late, but Life is playing a more defensive style. We did see him play very, very similar kind of style up against 4GG on this map. He ended up taking that win as well, but, oh, nice work with the Zerglings, getting a 6 around. Going to slow down this CC incredibly.
Yeah, very well done there. And to cancel that, well, not cancel, but slow it down that much.
Man, if he canceled,
super annoying. Look at, he's even going to get supply blocked for a little bit because of it.
Yeah, very, very nicely done there. And, I mean, if you got to cancel with 2 Zerglings, that's something else. Only Life could do that too because he is the world champion.
Seriously. It's like his Zerglings have a buff for the year or something like that. I think they've always had it too.
BlizzCon just adds a buff to the BNet account of his because you are the champion. But we see a very early Creep Queen for Life as he takes a very fast third base long before, you know, 5 minutes 50. Kind of standish timing, but the sling speed is still very, very slow. Going to be relying a lot more on creep spread and that extra queen to kind of help out in defending.
Well, he doesn't have that quite yet, and it does look like TaeJa's kind of taken a page out of 4GG's book here with his strategy.
He's doing like the exact same build, funnily enough. The only thing he did differently is not lose the Reaper early on.
Oh, so it's even a slight improvement over 4GG's style.
Well, let's wait and see about that. You know, maybe that one supply kind of makes a difference in the grand scheme of things.
Could do. We'll see. But right now he is making that armory so he can go into those Hellbats. Don't know if he'll stay in the mech style if this push doesn't end up killing him, but the fact that he's going for the same style should tell Life he's going to have to really adapt if he's going to win this DreamHack.
Yes, he is. And yeah, you know what? I think we might actually just see mech from this. Looking at what we have so far, we have the Marine kind of Hellbat timing, lining up just like 4GG was doing it. And from here, we don't see any add-ons on that barracks yet to kind of give us an idea that it will be a transition into bio.
Well, right now we do have these Hellions moving up the armory. Just finished. We could have them change into Hellbat mode. It looks like they're going to, or at least some of them, into this medevac. And here we go, Moonglade pushing forward right now. Kind of a bit of a wall up here. Some Speedlings are out as well. The 3 Queens coming over from the side. The Hellbats get dropped on top, but does Life have enough?
Oh, I don't know. The Queen count is good, but it's such an awkward fight for Life. More and more Lings coming out here. The Medivac did go down, which is going to help out, but still, that is 5 Hellbats along with 6 Marines. This is going to be very, very painful for Life to hold on to.
Well, he does have these Queens starting to fall, unfortunately, but he's killed off most of the Hellbats. He's killed off the Medevac. 2 Queens do remain. More Lings coming out, and it looks like he will end up holding here. Still has 2 of his Queens.
Great hold by Life here, cleaning up everything else. More and more Lings streaming out here. We are seeing 1-1 started. It seems like Life is convinced that he can just do it with Ling upgrades here. He doesn't really worry about if it could possibly be mech. But unfortunately for Life, I'm quite frankly, well, as I say that, we do see 2 engineering bases go down. Never mind, it will be eventually bio, but after a huge commitment to Hellion Banshee early on.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting that he does go into the bio. I was kind of expecting it, but those eBays are late. Like, he hasn't started even stim or combat shields or anything like that. So
very late.
Like, he's not going to be able to move out for a long time. In fact, I feel like this will be weaker even if he's better with it just because of how slow everything is.
You know what? I completely agree, Artosis. I mean, he's going to have to really find a lot of damage with these Hellion and Banshee. He just has to find damage because look how slow that stim is. That is a 10-minute stim start, and the upgrades haven't even started yet. I feel like, you know, Life is kind of putting himself in an awkward position if he cannot find any damage.
Well, he is getting Cloak. It's about to finish. Still has these 2 Banshees over here. Sure, there's some spores, but he does have potential to still pick off some Queens, some drones on the side. I guess that's where he's going to rely on for this damage, but I don't know how much he's really going to get done. I feel like Life is actually in quite a nice spot.
He is in a fantastic spot. He's choosing the right army composition, the right tech to go. He has that 3rd base set up. He already has an Overlord completely saturating the 3rd base of TaeJa with creep. And yeah, nothing could be going better for Life at this point. He just has to hold on and defend and maintain that economy while he goes into mutas.
Would you agree if I said Life is good?
Life is good, Artosis.
He's both good at StarCraft, and our lives are good, and your lives in the audience are good because we are watching a sick match at the moment. The fact that Life is kind of like defending everything TaeJa wants to do. He's borrowing things from 4GG, the only player able to beat Life in this tournament, but still, look at the supply, down 26 supply. Doesn't even have stim yet at almost 12 minutes.
Very, very awkward timing here. Oh, gotta be careful not to take Baneling hits here. And this is kind of what I was hoping Life would do in his matches against 4GG, kind of just reacting, sitting back and not trying to be overly aggressive against a style just like this with Hellion Banshee. Ling's obviously not going to do too much. Nice raise of the depot there, and these Lings might actually get cleaned up from the Hellions, but you know, Life just applying pressure while he takes the 4th base. Look at that creep spread. That is so important, especially near that 4th base.
He's done quite a good job with it so far. It's already over there, going down towards the gold, dropping down below the ramp in front of the natural as well. Some good creep spread to start, but will Life keep it up? Because he is one of these Zergs that sometimes gets tunnel visioned and stops spreading creep as well as he should.
That is definitely one of his problems here. We are seeing extra Queens being made, so hopefully he keeps at least 1 creep Queen out on the map, constantly dropping new tumors as they get cut off by these Hellions, and I'm sure by Marines with scan later on. And Mutalus, you know, 9 on the way now, and 2-2 already on the way, almost halfway done for Life. Life in such a great position here.
It's actually crazy.
It is insane.
2-2 isn't even started. It just starts now for TaeJa, where it's almost... Like, there's no way for TaeJa to win this. How do you win this against Life? Life is like the best Zerg in the whole world, and he's 20 supply ahead, has a 4th base, better upgrades, better tech.
It's such a comfortable position here. Like, it could not be better for Life right now. He just has to sit back, wait for that muta count, deflect everything, because there is nothing, not a thing TaeJa can really do on his side of the map.
Well, Life gets to choose where he wants to go from here. Continuing to make Lings, continuing to make mutas, even adding some Banes. Oh my god, is he going to catch that medevac?
Luckily it's hard there.
Well, 2-2 is about to finish, and with this many Banelings on the way and non-stop units, I do have to ask myself, Is Life going to try to bust through TaeJa right here, right now?
I think he is, Tosis. He is posturing up. He is morphing a lot of banelings here, making more and more zerglings. And here we go. TaeJa moves out, and the map gets completely blindsided. Oh, great hits with the Winter Mines.
Insanely good hits indeed, but does it matter? He has all of these 2/2 Zerglings against the 1/1 bio. There's almost nothing left here for TaeJa. In fact, he gets right inside. Sure, there's a bunker, but Life is making non-stop lings behind this.
He is. There's a constant stream, the standard kind of Zerg style at this point of the game. When you have 4 bases, you catch the Terran army outside their base, and now you're just barreling down. You are non-stop attacking, trying to get on top of the Terran production here, destroying the economy where you can with banelings and lings. We do see a Thor on the ramp here, and a great Widowmine hit, cleaning up a lot of Zerglings. But Life, he has that momentum now. Can he actually be stopped at this point?
I don't think he can, Moonglade. More and more lings coming in. He kills off that Thor. The Muta's just going for broke against these Marines. He pulls back towards the turret.
Oh.
But oh my god, even gooping a couple barracks.
Gooping indeed. The Contaminate doing a lot of work here. And oh, the Natural is being completely cleaned up, and he is on top of the production here. And GG! Life taking the first game in a much more convincing ZVT.
Indeed, indeed. Look, okay, I got some stuff to say about this game. TaeJa saw what 4GG did. He's like, oh, okay, I'll do that opening build. But then he's trying to go into bio behind it.
Wrong.
If you're gonna do 4GG's build, you better do the whole build. You can't just turn it into something else against someone the caliber of Life.
Like, the only way you can make that kind of transition happen is if you do critical damage, critical eco damage to Life. And that didn't happen this game. I mean, when 4GG did it on that map, he killed the third base at the very least.
Yes.